Dear Internet, we need answers. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most searched questions on Google. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some of the most common queries on Google, based on statistics provided by Mondovo.com. Number 10. How to get pregnant. To be fair, this is actually ranked 16th on Mondovo's list, with an average of 368,000 monthly submissions. But numbers 10 through 15 were honestly just rewordings or variations of higher-ranked questions, so this one is getting a boost.
I want to have babies. You want to have babies?
Though most people know how to make a baby in theory, getting pregnant isn't always as easy as having sex while foregoing protection. This is especially true for the growing number of women choosing to wait longer to start a family. Thankfully, the internet is there to help with a wealth of information, including how to track your cycle and identify your most fertile period within it, among other useful tips.
If you're from a wealthy background, the baby may be born with a silver spoon in its mouth, which can be quite uncomfortable for the mother.
Number 9. When is Mother's Day? Sorry to all the fathers out there, but your version of this question only landed in 13th place, whereas Mother's Day cracked the top 10.
Something's happening.
It's Mother's Day, Mitchell.
So?
Now, depending on whether you're feeling positive or negative, the frequency with which this question is asked can be seen in two very different lights. First, the positive. People around the world really do not want to forget about Mother's Day. The negative, way too many people cannot remember when Mother's Day is.
Now I have no presents again.
Either way, though, we should all take comfort in the knowledge that 450,000 people a month are committed to showing mom they care.
This originates from the heart!
It's just what I wanted.
Number 8. How many ounces in a cup? You know, it honestly doesn't matter how many times you Google this question. You're just going to use the information for the conversion at hand and then immediately forget the answer. So of course you have to Google it all over again the next time you're cooking.
You must be precise. 1 ounce or more or less will result in detonation.
The same thing goes for various other common conversions, like how many ounces in a pound. Of course, at the heart of this culinary problem is the lack of consistency in the units of measurement from around the world, and the rise of the internet as the go-to place for recipes. In case you're wondering though, it's 8 US fluid ounces to a cup. Now let's try to remember that and stop Googling it 450,000 times a month. Number 7. How to lose weight. Unfortunately, this is a question on the mind of many, and honestly, every site has a different plan or trick to offer.
Sorry.
Lose weight.
I'm trying.
In our modern, fast-paced, high-tech world, the majority of us are leading rather sedentary lives and eating highly processed food.
No wonder you're so overweight.
What?
No wonder roughly 550,000 people are Googling this question every month. At the end of the day, it doesn't need to be complicated. It's all about finding the weight loss strategy that works for you. That being said, portion control, exercise, and quality of food should always be core factors.
One time I accidentally ate a banana peel, but I didn't look like you afterwards.
Number 6. What song is this? Typing this into Google isn't going to get you very far, but with Google Assistant, that approach to song identification totally works. Sometimes a song comes on the radio or plays at the bar or store you're in, and you've just gotta know.
The one that goes beep boo boo bop boo boo beep.
No, man, you're thinking of beep, boo, boo, bop, boo, boo, bop.
Apparently, this question gets posed to Google over 550,000 times each month. Of course, Google Assistant isn't the only place people are going for answers. Shazam and SoundHound are two apps that can similarly help you figure out the title and artist of the track playing near you.
Human music. I like it.
Number 5. Can you run it? No, this isn't a question posed by avid joggers looking to tackle new terrain. This is a gaming-specific line of questioning frequently put into Google, but which non-gamers are unlikely to recognize.
Ridiculous core counts, yeah, that's right.
How ridiculous are they?
Can you run it or can I run it is actually the term commonly used to see if your computer is capable of running a specific video game smoothly. It's also the name of a website that will run tests on your PC and let you know. Considering how massive PC gaming has gotten in recent years, it's little surprise that the question is asked well over 500,000 times per month. Number 4. How to tie a tie. In this modern and eclectic world of fashion, a suit and tie isn't the go-to outfit of choice that it once was. Don't get us wrong, there are still plenty of businessmen out there rocking them, but when it comes to a special occasion, there are plenty of alternative options for men.
This is a real bow tie, though. I tied it myself and everything. That's why I was late.
The end result of this cultural shift is that many young men do not know how to tie a tie. Until they inevitably wind up going to a wedding or a funeral, chances are they've never really had much of a reason to. Thankfully, Google, i.e. the internet parent, is always there, ready and willing to help.
Clap if you understand.
Number 3, how to register to vote. Voter turnout might not be as high as it should be in many countries, but hey, at least people are still looking into it. On average, roughly 1,220,000 people look to Google for instruction as to how they can exercise their democratic rights in the governing of their neighborhood, city, state, or country. Unfortunately, the answers provided aren't always the most encouraging. Though voter fraud is definitely an issue, and there certainly need to be systems in place, the hoops that one needs to jump through to vote can sometimes feel overwhelming. Frustrating though it may be, it's worth the effort and time. Every vote counts.
Vote or die, y'all.
Number 2, what time is it? Seriously, people, what device are you Googling on that doesn't already have the time clearly displayed? We guess that your PC could be set to the wrong time zone, but that doesn't account for the roughly 1,830,000 times per month this apparently gets Googled.
Why, that didn't take too long. It's only 10 o'clock!
Your phone automatically updates when you change time zones, so that shouldn't be an issue. Did you sleep in so late that in your disbelief you felt the need to double check? We guess they could be looking for the time in other cities, but still.
What time is it?
Number 1, what is my IP? Now this is a totally fair question. Because this particular number tends to be out of sight, it also generally remains out of mind. We all have an IP address associated with our network-connected computers and devices, but in modern-day practice, we honestly just rarely need to know it.
I rerouted your IP address. Finding you was way too easy.
When setting up a new modem or router, VPN, or home network, however, you may be asked for it. And that's when Google comes to the rescue, to the relief of so many. At 3,350,000 Google searches per month, this question gets a lot of mileage. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.